I'm going to try and make this one a little bit shorter because I rambled for a long time. But so when I checked, the last time I posted something on here was the end of 23. And it feels like that can't be right. I'm sure I did something in 24, but I didn't. So I don't know where to start from. I will just do a quick recap. One of the last posts I posted was when my mum died, and that was during the beginning of university. I went through university. I did that. God, that was ages ago now. I graduated. I got an honors first class in BA in animation at UE, which was really nice, really cool. Surrounded by some incredibly talented people, and I found out I was good at it, and in my little niche. I mean, there were some people there who were just phenomenal, but I wasn't terrible. I did okay. I was quite pleased. It was very encouraging, and I nearly did something sensible, like a business management course or an accounting course or something like that, but I did what I wanted to do. I figured it was my money I wanted to do, so that's what I did. And partway through that, I learned more about the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, about marketing and so on and so forth, and realized that because I've been swapping around so much on this channel itself and trying little bits and pieces, I need really to get focused. So that's what I did. I got focused, and when I left university, I started to really focus on A, finding an animation job, B, taking some time for myself to process my mum's death and the events that went around that. It was pretty heavy, and some of it wasn't very pleasant, on top of the usual sort of unpleasantness, and in the process, the people at Universal Credit, and I've never been on the dole. I think I've been on the dole for about a week when I was like 20 or something like that. A very, very long time ago. It's the only time I've ever been on the dole, for a really short time. And this is it was a new experience for me. But the people at Universal Credit have this scheme where they try and set you up in a business and talk you through the process and sort of coach you. That with stuff that I was doing at Universal UE, really fired me up and got me inspired to use the time that I had to start my own business, which is what I've been doing, which is what I did do. I set up my own business, Coin Up Animator, and it's an animation / sculpting modeling service. Partway through that process, I discovered 3D printing, and originally it was resin printing that I started with, but recently I've been getting into FDM printing. So there's like two main forms of printing. I won't go into it, but one's for small detailed work and the other one's for bigger stuff. And I've been making masks, I've been making puppets, I've been making creations, basically stuff like this coffee tamper. And I decided to try and do something that I wanted to do from the heart. Like, I got creations lying around the house that all they ever are like creations that no one sees. So I figured, let's try and sell some of them. And that process has involved learning how to set up a company, going through all that rigmarole, trying Shopify, trying Etsy, trying WordPress, building a website for myself, trying a website together, like putting a shop on the edge, or like trying to embed a shop into my portfolio website and then splitting the two off. And what I found along the way, to cut a rambling story short, is that specificity and focus is really important for any of these algorithms. And one of the problems that I have or had with the Zig Uncut channel is that was my original channel from way back in the day. It's been, I just use it to record my thoughts, and I try different things on it, but it never really got a huge amount of traction. I met some nice people on here. Hello, Adrian. And I have found that having a dedicated animation channel is doing well for me, and I have like a behind the scenes channel, which is at Coin Up Animator, And I also have Coin Up Animations, where I put my actual animations. And since I've split that up and just focused on posting stuff that is primarily just animation based, I've had to drop posting Babylon Undead stuff or film reviews, because that was wearing me down. The copyright strikes was the constant fighting. I only lost one strike, which was for part of a trailer I was playing, not about the trailer, but about the music that was in the trailer in a Tarantino film that someone in Spain struck me for. And with YouTube's algorithm, I don't know how much you know it, is a constant fight, and it was taking up to anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 months to have these things resolved, at which time, if I was doing timely movie reviews, it would be too late for those movies to come out. And I didn't like the negativity. I wanted to do positive stuff. So just before university, I was doing Babylon Undead, which was my film review or introduction website, where I tried to be positive as possible. And I just, with university coming out, I started doing with my friends doing a podcast for that. And podcast was again something that was much more involved than I thought it was. Probably mostly due to me not moderating it properly and keeping control of it, but also because of the editing involved in lack of that moderation. But it was great just hanging out, recording, doing stuff. But I had to stop that because I was working and I was going to university. The long and the short of it is now I have 2 YouTube channels and a TikTok channel and a sort of social media presence, which is very small, but like this community was, tight and interactive and real. I quit X because it all just seemed to be bots over there, and certainly seemed to be that all the followers I had, all the people I was following, we were just following each other and we weren't really interested in each other's stuff. Whereas I have found TikTok, I've got like 1,000 odd followers, and most of them are interested in what I've got to say, and I have a couple of hundred here and most people are interested. But yeah, so the long and the short of it, that's kind of what I've been up to. This is nearly 10 minutes long, so I'm going to have to stop soon. But I posted that last video because I started posting that stuff on CoinUp, and it's been affecting my my statistics on CoinUp detrimentally, because all that the algorithm is interested in my animation channel, it should really just be animation, and I needed an outlet for just, you know, my thoughts of my days, my little rambles like this. And I thought, oh, well, why not just post it to there, because that's what it was for. So I did that. It was very interesting to get a response so quickly. I don't know what I'm doing over here specifically. I'm doing sort of like behind the scenes and video diary stuff, not really getting personal. I'm certainly avoiding politics. I don't want to go down that road. I could dip in and out of Babylon Undead from time to time and do little short videos, etc., etc., but it is all very time consuming. I'm trying to be focused on this animation and sculpting and 3D printing thing, which is wide and varied enough as it is. So what I would suggest, I'm not going to, obviously I haven't killed this channel, but I do post here few and far between. If you want to keep up to date and just say hello and see what I'm up to and get sort of, you know, stay in touch, come to @CoinUpAnimator. That's my vlog channel. It's my new vlog channel that's been up for about a year. I'd love to see some of you over there. As I say, I stay away from politics. I stay away from religion. I've got a bit of a bee in my bonnet about AI at the moment, which is as close to things as I get. But all I really want to talk about is like animation, good films, and 3D printing and that sort of thing. My shorts do very well. I haven't printed any long form in a wee while. And I do like behind the scenes, and that behind the scenes stuff has really been focused on me setting up my business And so if you really want to know what's going on, go over there and have a look at some of the videos that I've been posting for the last couple of years. And Jesus, last couple of years, that's crazy, isn't it? But that's it, you know. Maybe I should have written a script and gone over it. I didn't realize it'd been so long. 2023. It's a long time. But it's true what they say, what a lot of people say on YouTube, that if you are more specific in what you're aiming for, the channel will do better. And I need Coin Up Animator. It's my pseudonym, my company now. I need it to start making more money. It's not making a lot of money at the moment, but it's pushing into the black now. It's gone from the red to the black. So that's, you know, it's still early days. But it's, and you can like download stuff and print it to your 3D printer. I'm also doing a print on demand service and trying a few things like that, and it's given me a taste actually of being the captain of my own ship on my own sea sort of thing. Oh, I'm not really on my own sea, am I? There's lots of crazy shit going on at the moment. The time is just, in a way it's flown, but it's also gone very slowly, because I look back at what I've done, and I've done a lot of work, and there's a lot of progress there. I think it doesn't happen as fast as I would want. It's not an overnight success, but it's slowly, I'm slowly getting to find my people. Do you know what I mean? And it's encouraging, and I feel like the universe is pointing me in a direction. Anyhow, kind of bad news. I've had a bit of bad news over Christmas. A friend of mine's not well, is in hospital. Another friend of mine wasn't well over Christmas, and now he's gone. And there's people I need to call to say hello. So thanks for your messages. It's been very nice to receive them. Appreciate it. Much love, peace, and all that fancy stuff. And come over to Coin Up Animator, and I'll keep in touch a little bit more over here. Maybe this will go back to me being, you know, Diary of Short Disturbance, this sort of thing. But Coin Up Animator. Okay? Ciao for now. See you later.